Alright, what is up, boys and girls? Today I'm going to be previewing the Newcastle Everton game, which finished Newcastle 3, Everton 1. Huge win, huge result. I gotta say, that's probably the best I've seen the team play this season, 100%. Um, we start off with the game, the lineups. To be honest, there's a bit of like an outcry on social media. Oh, why is Guy Moraes not starting? Where's Dan Burn? But honestly, guys, I thought of it, and you wouldn't want to really change anything from the Leeds game that ended the game. I mean, I don't think Joe Willock should have been dropped. I thought he put in a decent performance in against Leeds, especially second half. I thought Lascelles was all right actually against Leeds until he came off. And then the only one that had to come in was Matt Target because Lewis isn't in the squad and Dummett's injured too. So, like for like change, sure, okay. So starting off with the game, to me, um, it was a very fast paced game. Especially I thought the whole game we ran, and we pressed Everton. We didn't give them any breathing space at all. Like we hunted them down like a pack of wolves like the whole time. And I think Lampard thought his players can actually, um, they can counter our press. But I couldn't see it. I mean, that team was crap, to be honest. Everton, they're in the shit, especially after we won there. And um, yeah, like I said, we just pressed the whole game, and they couldn't even string like five passes together. So that was like the theme of the game for like the first half an hour. There wasn't many chances, and then Everton kind of started getting a rhythm a bit with Damari Gray, but he was just about fit that game. So, and he got off injured, and is a bit of a whew for me, because for me he's been their best player this season, biggest threat. That's already gone, and Dele Alli, I guess, prematurely had to come on. Obviously not a like for like replacement. I mean, Dele Alli's more of like a second striker almost for a winger. So it kind of stopped Everton a bit. And then Yerry Mina got injured too, which he was their best center back or he is their best center back, and he can't stay fit to save himself. So yeah, that happened, and then so and during that game, the first half an hour as well, I was thinking if we want to threat going forward, we need to give the ball to Saint Maximin. But I just thought we're trying to play hoofball with him and long ball and trying to find him, but it was going in the center, and he was getting pissed off, rightly so. And yeah, so that's how it went. And then Everton, they equalized from a set piece from Anthony Gordon, puts the ball in. This ping pong crap that goes on, and it's a bit unlucky almost. It comes off one of our players that cleared it, I think, and then it just pops off Lascelles' head. I mean, like, it kind of sums up who we are, and I was like, oh fuck, here we go again, like that meme says. Anyways, literally an instant reply. Jamal Lascelles just pays us back the favor. An excellent corner from Trippier. It's just kind of floated in almost. I don't know how else to describe it. It was just like a narrow ball in. It wasn't curvy, just narrow. Guides itself into Lascelles' head off the crossbar. Mason Holgate own goal, and we're back in the game. And honestly, thought we gotta do more damage to Everton. This is just a weakened animal. They are crap. And yeah, I thought towards maybe the last 15 minutes of the first half, I thought ASM started getting the game more. Um, Joe Linton as well, man. Holy fuck. If this guy was striker that game, I think he would be getting abused by our fans, 100%. But it is what it is, and you know, he's not a striker to begin with. Some fans thought he was because he took the number 9 and he's Brazilian. It clearly shows that he's not a striker. Um, yeah, I just think maybe he has to change his boots for next game, man, because he was just he had one chance where ASM laid it off to him. He kind of misguides the first touch, and then like he still gets a shot off. But if it was a better touch, he probably could have got a goal. That's 100%. And then another chance where ASM, he switches to the right side. He cuts the ball in on top of the box, and Joe Linton slips again. I'm like, oh my god, there's no way this is happening. So that happens. We go 1-1 into halftime. I think Eddie Howe's message was just continue playing with fight, spirit, play for the fans, have fun out there too, which is the main thing. And I think our players got the message, and we just continued what the tactics were from that game, which was to hunt down Everton, not give them space. So we did that, and oh my god, man. ASM, that was probably his best game that season, 100%. This guy he turned into Neymar in the second half. He was unstoppable. And you know what too? I've been calling for ASM. I want him to create chances for the team, and he did that. He would have gotten an assist for Ryan Fraser's goal if it wasn't for Michael Keane heading it backwards. But anyways, we get the goal, and man, ASM, like I said, boys, like he was unstoppable that game. Every time he got the ball, he just wanted to dribble pass. He wanted to just go forward, and he was just. This is why he's our main threat, and like no matter how hot and cold he is, like you cannot drop this guy. You cannot drop him. Like he's something special, and he's that threat that we need going forward. He's got the speed. He's a very quick winger, and he can basically beat anyone one-on-one in this league. And he attracts so many players to leave open space all around the field, which he did. And I just thought that he was unplayable that game. Like, I want to see more of that from ASM. I think Eddie Howe got in his head and said, look, you're a very talented player. Use that to your advantage, but play for the team as well. This isn't futsal or freestyle football. This is a 11v11 game of Premier League football. Create chances. Do what you can to get the team over the line. And I thought he did that. And so the game kept going on. I thought, like, Everton's, like, the way they set up too is that, like, their midfield was just done. I think Andre Gomez and Allen just were non-existent. Gomez comes off for Van de Beek. Didn't really see much difference except for a bit more, like, composure and, like, speed on the ball, I guess, in midfield. But it still didn't do anything to what we're trying to achieve that game, which was just to keep pressing them. And we kept doing that all game. I mean, the fitness levels have gone through the roof under Eddie Howe, and that showed that game. You know, under Steve Bruce, we'd never see this crap. Players would just gas out at like the 60th, 70th minute. Like it's... But yeah, so... forget how the foul came, but just outside the box, we got a foul. I honestly wasn't expecting a goal. I kind of half paid attention to that, and then I saw him like, oh, Trippier's on it. What is this wall, and why is Jordan Pickford all the way on the right? Small arms. Anyways, he's all the way on the right almost, a bit way too far on the right, and it just leaves all the space for Trippier just to guide it over the wall and into the bottom corner. Kieran Trippier over the wall. Kieran Trippier over the wall. But yeah, on the TV, like, I thought that chant was Kieran Trippier, he's coming home. Just because, like, the whole England chant of coming home. But, like, yeah, anyways. There's that. 3-1 against Everton. But, like, even before that goal, boys, like, I just thought, like, we're still comfortable in this game. I'm not nervous like before. We're trying to defend a lead. Like, we kept playing. That game, we just wanted more and more. We wanted goals, and yeah, like there's so much to almost talk about in the game that I feel like I'm missing stuff. Like Chris Wood, I don't know. Like, this guy is just going to be our striker for just the last half of the season. After that, he's just going to be a squad player, in my opinion. I think he just can't keep up with I mean, you look at ASM, like he's the one trying to create stuff for him, and he's doing that, but he's not quick enough on ASM's level. But yeah, so there's one chance where like ASM dribbles, he puts it across the goal, and like Wood's a bit too far to react. And then the first half as well, he um literally a free header and just soft header, just straight out of Pickford. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I could tell he was just the club just bombed because we couldn't get anyone else during that time, and I expect a marquee striker to come in the summer. We're definitely going to be spending over 50 million on a striker because we need goals, and Callum Wilson's injured. Dwight Gale's a bench. He's going to be sold this summer. He has to be, or something, because he's not even playing. And yeah, so we're 3-1 up. Um, we kind of just ride the game along, but at the same time, we kept with the same plan. We just didn't sit back. Like, I could tell the team wanted to get a fourth goal, especially ASM. Receives the ball in our half, turns inside midfield, on the left side, more inside. He gets past Allen, keeps dribbling, finds Jacob Murphy, who somehow hits the post, man. Like, 2 posts for Jacob Murphy. The kid's so unlucky, but then it comes to Joe Willock straight at him. And yeah, it's just a great performance overall. And you think of it now, like, going into Villa, like, we'll come in with sky high confidence. But at the same time, I don't want to get too gassed off that performance because Leeds and Everton, the last 2 wins, like Leeds and Everton were just poor. Like, even us to an extent, like the first half there's like almost no quality at all, but it showed more in the second half. And um, I think if we put our chances away more, we'll definitely get the 3 points. I just think we had so much opportunities that we couldn't waste that we actually took, kind of thing, you know. So we did that, and 3-1 against Everton. So yeah, and now going into Villa, I'm not too sure how that will go. I'd probably take a draw, to be honest. I know some fans would say we need a win. I'd say so as well, but like, it kind of all depends on tonight as well. Like, I think Villa play Leeds, also not a great side in my opinion with all the injuries and stuff like that. Um, yeah, so that's my match review, guys. Um, I may do the same. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a match review on Aston Villa as well and see how that game goes. I think kickoff is 2 p.m. UK, which is like 9 a.m. my time, so I'm gonna have to wake up for that game a bit earlier. Um, but yeah, um, so that's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, I'll ask for 3 things. Please like, subscribe, and also share my video across all socials to your friends, WhatsApp, just anyone. Just do that for me, and yeah, help me boost my channel. So yeah, thanks, boys. Peace out.